to that mid pillar and actually get that cross. So we're going to see a lot of fights there. Whoever's their back pillar player is going to be the key player to winning this match for them.
No, you said it. Communication is huge on Clock Tower. You know, that guy that plays down low, identifying what their opponents see right away. If you can call out, yo, they have too low, that means the team has to be pushing up top. If you say there's none low, that means, you know, they're going to be playing up top, so your team has to be a little bit more careful. So communication, calling the numbers, identifying numbers right away on Clock Tower, it's going to be a huge, important factor kicking things off here. So we're going to go ahead into map 2 on Clock Tower as Synergy is up 1-0 against Annex.
Rob, are you excited?
Beyond excited, this map. I love Clock Tower. I've said it before, but Clock Tower, probably my favorite map in Gears of War. Love watching the evolution of this map as it's changed over the years, and some key things. We don't see that open space, you know, like where Hostbot was, where you used to be able to angle down.
Yeah.
Different angles sort of emerge. Now you can cross from Hostbot to secondary. So we don't see as many players going to secondary because of that. Like, you can just angle each other out. So plays out very different. Here we go, kicking things off.
All right, folks, coming at you live. Gab Blaze in Mortal Spawn. Here we go. Who we going to kick it off with? Let's go on board with Demo.
All right, so Demo's going to be heading on pack wall right now. They may be playing the nade strat here. It's a similar setup across the way. I don't think anybody went back pillar here. Demo's going ahead and take back pillar right now. Tossing his smoke early, getting a little bit of angles. It's the 2v2 situation, I think, so maybe a little bit slow downstairs. Actually, there's three members of Annex throwdown up top.
And we're going to see the rotation back up top. I don't think that guy brung nades back with him, and he didn't. And with smokes out, Nox is on the defensive right here. He's waiting for these guys to fly through the smokes and push to their side. We know Annex favorite saying throw smokes and get loose.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this angle right here. Smoke looks get loose indeed, as we're still seeing a collapse. Here's the focus I was talking about, guys. Hitting that sniper sandbag, able to focus Hostbot. Looking for it. He's going to get the revive there. Strangulate, great Lancer focus on opposite Hostbot. A little bit of 2v2 as we saw another member move along the snipe sandbag, going back to safety. There's three members on the line right now. 4 up top out of Synergy. We may be seeing a 4-4 stalemate up top right now.
So the question is, where is the 4th guy for Annex? And I want to say he's up top.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's up here as we're getting a classic fight. Amazing Lancers, pistols, shotties coming down here. And here comes the bloodshed. Strangulate moving along the wall. Here comes
Kyle.
Kyle moving up, trying to get this kill. He's getting a 1v2 situation. Last member alive. Rosado picking off one. There's 2 left. He's got to get that movement. Looking for another kill. Down he goes. And Strangulate and Synergy continue rolling 5 rounds in a row.
You know what? That was just great gameplay right there. Both teams committed to the 4 up top, and they knew it was no backing down. So it came down to who can get the cross, who was going to take more damage, because especially in this update, as soon as they updated the angles on Clock Tower, you almost got to play as close to your teammate as possible in that whole spot, because you do not want to get down too far away from him, because he cannot get you on a revive.
No, the revives are so important in this game. I mean, just having that extra member up, obviously, but for whatever reason, I feel like it's just so much more crucial to get those chain revives off, get somebody in a reload, and there comes a first down coming out of Strangulate on Clouds. Set up again, and here goes Kyle defending his team. His teammate is down, but he's going to just keep firing. Nice angle down from Icy. Icy's going to trade, but it was worth the down as we see Noxious Hero flying up through Sniper Alley, looking for another cross, and here's been the focal point of the match, that Hostbot. Demo opening up the round with that first kill. Rosado taking his head off. Strangulate getting it down. Demo getting chunked. 3v2 situation right now.
Yeah, and it's all up to Clouts, and he's not going to be able to make it happen right there. And now to kind of almost dissect SYN strat, okay? What they're doing is they're rotating that guy up top. Now, they're not rotating him so much as back pillar, but they're rotating him right on the line. And the guy who's secondary is transitioning to that mid pillar, and he's going for the cross. So they're playing this 4 up top every round. They feel like this is the best way to go about it, and it's working for them.
That's that bait and switch, and they're doing it on the line. Like, really impressed by what I'm seeing here. As one guy gets weak, and he'll reset over at Hostbot, guys. This Hostbot is sort of the safest place to be if your opponent, is not going to be moving up to snipe pillar.
It definitely is. We're going to see Red Icy transition. He wants to go through the smoke. Demo's going to pick him down on Nasty. Here comes Red Icy. He's going to come through, and he's going to go down. Rosado getting that down. He's trying to stay alive here. Demo's going to drop. Here comes Rosado. He's going to get his teammate, and Kyle's going to get Noxious down, cleaning up that kill. So Demo is going to get the last guy.
We're seeing some life out of Annex. Throwdown. Great round from them. They got together right there. They won that round because all 4 of them collapsed together had their Nashers ready to go, hit some key shots. Definitely a sick round up top, man. We're seeing some awesome up top battles right now, ignoring frags completely, ignoring the flanks. Let's see if these teams continue to respect each other's strategy and just try and prove each other wrong and see who comes out on top.
This is the Annex I love to see right here. They're not playing to SYN strat. That's what they cannot do. They cannot go cross with them. They cannot do the cross battle. We're going to see Noxus get it down on back pillar on Demo. Demo's going to get cleaned up by Red Icy. Rosado's trying to stop the Nation from getting tossed up. They're out. Not getting any kills. That Klaus goes down by Strangulate. Here comes Strangulate. Going to pick up another kill. He's staying alive. 4v1 situation in favor of SYN. And they're going to get Rosado right there.
That one round meant nothing to them. They're staying hype. Even through that loss, they're totally good, totally composed. Strangulate with 8 downs.
Synergy has came to play.
They have.
Is it safe to
they're hungry for this.
Is it almost safe to say that they're back to their old dominance, or do we got to wait for some later matches?
I mean, they keep this train going. They play like they're doing. You know, they're going to keep advancing in this tournament. So, love to see that happen. As Rosado's playing down low, a little bit different now. We got a 3-1. Let's see if they rotate up.
Now we're going to see how long they're going to cross it. Here we go. This is it. This is the rotation. He's going to come up. He's going to take back pillar, allow his teammates to push up, and he's going to go for the mid pillar cross. He's taking it. He's not. He has no damage yet, so he's going to hold this position. They have not focused on him, but we're going to see Nasty going to kill Kyle. Then they're going to take out Noxus. Here comes Rosado. Can he make it happen for his team? Taking a shot. He's going to go down. 2 members down of Annex, and Synergy's going to take that map.
Synergy took that round. It really looked like Annex was on top. They rotated first.
Look at those eyes.
Pure
those are
passion
championship
right now.
eyes
Pure
right there.
passion. I mean, that was an incredible round. Again, as you called it out, it was a 3-1.
That's cold-blooded right there.
I'm going to let this trash talk ensue a little bit because I don't want to miss it.
And all right, folks, that is 2-0 in favor of SYN.
2-0, man. As you said, that 3-1. So, you know, we saw a lot of 4 up tops, but off of the bat, you may see that 3-1. Sort of, you want to have that guy down low to see what's my opponent running. Because if I don't see anybody, it's probably a 4-up. A kid could be hiding, or the player could be hiding, you know, behind the pillar. But Rosado had the jump there. As you said, he rotated up. He was able to hit the snipe pillar, get the cross first. To me, that should give them an advantage because they have the 4v3. And I think it really came down to hitting the shotgun shots. I think that Nasher fight up top was easily Annex's round, but it just didn't go in their favor. So, and we saw the Carmine actually flank because he came around the other side.
Yeah.
So he actually didn't. He saw Rosado go up, and Carmine pushed through the bottom, flanked around the side, came behind Rosado, and was able to, you know, clean it up.